Hey, haven't you been wanting to start a podcast?
Yeah, but doesn't it take a lot to make one?
Well, let me tell you about Anchor. It's free, and it's the easiest way to make a podcast. On top of that, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
Oh, that sounds amazing. But doesn't it take a lot of work to put my podcast on different platforms?
Actually, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more.
That sounds fantastic.
On top of that, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So it's everything you need to make a podcast in one place.
So where do I get started?
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
And welcome back to another episode of the Convoluted Podcast. It's your host, Jesus, aka Tyrant Dominus, and I'm here with Liz.
Hey.
And if it's your first time listening, you can always follow or subscribe. It's free, and you can always unfollow and unsubscribe. Liz, you have been messaging me yesterday. What? Tell me about it. You're ready to vamp for a bit here.
Yeah, I am. I'm annoyed. I'm really fucking annoyed. As a hospital person, I would think I'd be making somewhat decent money. I know it's right now. I can't even live on my own because that's how fucking broke I am. And then they're like, oh, TriMet's gonna hire bus drivers for $25 an hour. I only make a couple bucks more, guys. Seriously? I'll take a pay cut and go drive my ass around town doing nothing. They have great benefits because, hey, you're working for the state. So once you work for the state, you have a great retirement.
Yeah, working for the city/state. Yeah, you have some good benefits. But continue.
I just am frustrated. I'm so annoyed. Like, how is it? I went to school, keep up with my certifications because not only am I state certified, I'm nationally certified. But I want to keep up with my national in case I decide later on in life, Oregon's not the place for me. Like, I'll go to another state, whatever. I'm still fairly young. And yeah, I have freaking money, dude. This is bullshit. Bullshit.
So here, I'll let you. Are you done with your little vamp? Because a little bit. Okay, so here I looked it up a little bit right now. So TriMet, in the state of Oregon, they are hiring people at $25-24 an hour with a $8,000 hiring bonus.
I know. Crazy. A hiring bonus of $8,000. And you have to work like a year to get that, but
1 year, yeah, 1 year. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it. 1 year after 1 year of working, that's pretty good.
No, it's seriously bullshit. I mean, I don't get it. Work in a hospital. Why are we not taking care of our nurses? Have not got any, or any of the people who worked in hospitals and did not get any damn incentive during the whole pandemic. And we're just getting tossed aside. Okay, fine. There it is. People don't realize how much you guys rely on us in the fucking hospital. You think all the nurses take care of the codes? Oh, no, the pharmacists do it. And the technicians mix the damn stuff half the time. So,
I wish there was a little bit more stats on stuff like that to kind of look into it.
All right.
I can only imagine some of the things. Because, yeah, I think that's one of the topics we've talked about on the show. It's just the cost of living and wages, things like that. We've talked and joked about it here and there, but it's finally, I think for you, it's finally hit a point. Like, we're also getting a pay wage increase.
I know. And you'll be making probably just as much as me, or if not more.
So they're making 24. We'll be making close to what the TriMet will be making.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Are you okay? Everything good?
Yeah, I just think it's bullshit.
Oh,
that's what
okay.
I'm saying. That's bullshit.
So that's Liz trying to put down the common man. But all joking aside, it is.
I'm not putting down the common man. I'm just saying that's crazy. You know, I go to school and I have to keep up my certifications.
And I think at that point it's on the establishments to start pushing to have higher wages, without
Oh, I'm
because
gonna make a
I don't
comment
know.
again. I'm gonna definitely make a comment. I'll probably message my boss's boss, and go. So I think this is ridiculous that a common you and my common bus driver will be making almost as much as I do.
True. So, I'm trying to avoid doxing stuff like that. I'm trying to think here. I had a train of thought and I think I lost
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm ranting. I'm bitching and moaning. I mean, now and that I have other drama going on again. Oh my god, that's another story.
Oh my god. Maybe I think that's better left for a bonus episode. For the paying customers or the paying customers. Like anyone, we've been putting out bonus content. If you want to hear more of that, go ahead and subscribe. It's only $5 a month. And because we've had some spicy stuff out there, and you might hear a little bit more spicy stuff. Isn't that right, Liz?
Mm-hmm.
But for now, as far as the cost of living for individuals and for you right now, I can see. I kind of got my thought back. It's one of those things that I can see why like groups are formed, unions are formed to kind of push companies and organizations to have a better cost of living. For sure. Mostly, this is not a topic I wanted to talk about because but it's something to bring up a little slightly. In the past week, the stock market has like plummeted
Oh yeah,
hard.
my mom was talking to me about Dutch Brothers. Another one for was that not Apple? It was Amazon.
Everything,
Like, if
everything.
I had the money, I would put it in right there. I'm like, it's just
Like at the moment, I would say this dip is pretty good to buy myself since I have a lot like not only stocks but crypto too. A lot of my stuff went down about 30%, so I lost a good. Or I didn't lose it because it's still there.
Mhm.
I'm at a not a loss. I'm at a dip of like 30%, give or take, which is a good chunk of money still,
Mhm.
depending on how much you have in there. But it is a low point. And it's kind of it's something I've been talking with my family because some of my siblings are trying to purchase a home, and it's not even good house buying season either. It's like horrible. And
They're saying it's like it's not as much as it used to be in the last couple of years.
yeah, it's
I get
bad.
it. Yeah, I know. I've been watching the market too because of course I've been looking myself, but I can't afford it on my own. I have to go in with somebody. I think that's going to be falling through soon.
Ouch, ouch. That's something to talk on the bonus then. Anything else you want to rant before we kind of move into some of the stories then? Like this is your time
Mm,
to just vamp whatever you want.
I don't. Well, just family drama and bullshit
Oh,
about wages. I think that's all I got to vent right now at the moment.
okay.
The
Or at least
most.
on the normal feed, at least.
Yeah.
This is only for the normal feed. Okay. So, I'll put everyone get to listen to our fun new ad we created, and then we'll go from there. Join us on the Discord, talk with us about movies, TV shows, or games, play fun activities, and rise through the ranks. Vibe with us in the lounge or join us on our watch parties. Link in the description.
Start representing by grabbing some of our merch. Some crazy shirts, joggers, and hoodies. You can find some fun gear like mugs, totes, and drinking glasses. Visit merch.tyrantdominus.com. Wear our gear proudly. Leave us a voicemail at 971-373-7515. Let us know your thoughts. Ask for advice or tell us some crazy stories. We'll listen to them live on our next episode. That number again is 971-373-7515.
And welcome back. So let's see some of these stories that are up in the air right now. Let's talk about this one since it's kind of in your field of work, the nursing area.
Okay, which one is that? I've been
It's
looking at
it's like the second to last one, the one by the Rogue Rocket one, the Canada one.
Disney?
No, the no, Canada Accused.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so this
Damn.
okay. So
Read it.
I'll read it.
You read it.
So this is pretty interesting, mostly because we're talking. It's funny because this is a good topic, kind of swaying over from our previous thing. So Canada is accused of killing poor people with assisted death law. So let's see here. Two women choose death over life. A 31-year-old woman in Toronto known as Denise is nearing her final approval of medically assisted suicide after failing to find affordable housing with accommodations for her disability. She has a medical condition called multiple chemical sensitivity, MCS, or some common chemicals found in everyday objects like cigarette smokes, laundry detergent, and air fresheners can trigger nausea, blinding headaches, and even epileptic shock. Oh, that's horrible. I didn't know that was a thing. That sounds like a
Yeah,
nightmare. That's a nightmare. Okay.
that's terrible.
She has used a wheelchair since injuring her spinal cord 6 years ago. Unable to work, Denise lives off of I'll say about $1,200 in disability stipends per month, putting her well below the poverty. Oh, that's horrible. Let's talking about like we were just literally talking about pay and stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay.
I thought it was bad. This is Canada. Fuck.
So, specialized housing where airflow is more controllable could ease her disability debilitating symptoms, but efforts to find such a location have failed. Denise has said that she and her supporters have called 10 different agencies in Toronto over the past 6 months to locate housing with reduced chemical and smoke exposure as well as wheelchair accessibility, to no avail. She told CTV News she chose assisted suicide instead of because of abject poverty. So let's kind of stop there for a little bit. So basically, it sounds like she has this condition, MCS, which kind of basically makes it hard to do just about anything because the world smoke. Just saying these basic ones: smoke, laundry, and air fresheners. That's kind of like these are everyday things. And then she's injured on top of that about 6 years ago, so she can't technically work. And
Can't afford to live with that, what she's getting for her disability. Trying to find a job, you can't when you can't have a house over your. Well, maybe if it was something that you could do, from the space of a home.
But if you can't, okay, yeah, I think I looked a little into continue. Let's finish this part of the article. Denise's case comes shortly after a similar one in February, when a 51-year-old woman known as Sophia, who also suffers from MCS, opts to assisted suicide. Sophia spent the pandemic mostly confined to her apartment bedroom with the vents sealed because her neighbors smoked indoors. Chemical cleaners were used in the hallways. She and her friends, supporters, and doctors searched for safe, affordable housing for 2 years, even asking local
provincial and federal officials to help, but nothing worked.
So basically, these people were kind of like sealed in their homes, like trapped in their homes, basically, because they couldn't do anything. And yeah, during the pandemic, you couldn't leave, so you were kind of stuck with your neighbors for the most part. Mostly, I'm guessing they lived in apartments, and yeah, that's the only case where you're basically trapped, and you have neighbors who are probably more active smokers, so it's a little bit more around than it would probably be normally. Like probably a person would smoke outside when working or something like that, and then come home, maybe have one or two, and then but now when you're stuck inside during the pandemic, yeah, it's pretty well, you're basically trapped in your home. And it sounds like these two individuals were just basically suffering due to the circumstances that are put in on them and the conditions that they're in. And the only way to out basically is assisted what is it called, assisted suicide, medically assisted suicide, literally killing off the poor. God damn.
Well, this is bound to happen. I mean, I'm surprised it's not being practiced more here in the state of Oregon. And the state of Oregon is one of those medically assisted suicides too. I think
are killing off the poor. Yes.
Well, I mean, we don't know. It's not come to light probably, but with this article, it's probably going to bring somebody, attention.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those sad things. It's like you hear it, and like you said, you're at the moment, just with your story. It's like it's not gonna put me go this far, but it's one of those things where when we hear it, we're talking about it. But sometimes some people are in circumstances where their lives are like at their end rope, at the end of the ropes. No pun intended. Where you're put to the point where emotional damage.
Yes, agreed.
And it's taxing on someone.
That is very taxing.
And it's hard these days. We literally were talking about it just a little bit ago, and what little increase, and I know, or supposedly, I'll say it quotes, I know in quotes, in the next 2 to 3 months, stuff in the markets, like in the supermarkets and stuff like that, are going to be going up in roughly about 15 to 25%. So the cost of foods is going to go up in the next 2 to 3 months.
Just crazy.
So
it's crazy.
The cost to even feed yourself is going to be bonkers.
No, it's crazy. I don't know. It's just crazy. It is very crazy.
Is there anything in here? Let's see here. In 2015, Canada's Supreme Court ruled that parts of the criminal code prohibiting medical assisted in dying and MAID. I kind of like that acronym, MAID. Must be revised in the following year. Parliament passed a law legalizing the practice. The legislation designed to help people suffering near the ends of their lives allowed eligible adults to request medically assisted death through a doctor or physician. Okay, that's just explaining what this is. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything. Chronic illness. This is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just trying to scan it to see, because for the most part it's the basic information, because for the most part the assisted suicide is made for people basically not for killing off the poor. That's just a joke. But it's more for people who are suffering due to conditions and stuff like that, medical conditions and stuff like that. But yeah, if people are going to be able to like say, I have too much debt, I can't put a roof over my head, I'll just end it medically. The next thing you do, you're just gonna make a doctor's appointment, like, doctor, I'm poor. that's my condition, I'm poor. We should just actually we should just make a shirt. I'm poor. What's a doctor's note and the condition is I'm poor? What would it look like?
Like a letter, basically. It almost looks like a letter.
Yeah, like, when they give you your condition, when you're like, depending on your sick, imagine that as a t-shirt, and the condition is you're poor. We should make that as a shirt.
That'd be funny.
Keep that as an idea.
No,
that's a funny shirt. Who would get mad at us?
I don't know.
I would wear that shirt. Okay, I'm jotting that one down. I'm poor shirt.
Written by a doctor's note. I know. Well, everybody's becoming poor now with all these inflations and all that stuff. I mean, I am not surprised at all.
Yeah.
The cost of food has gone up. I mean, the cost of living has always been. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've been seeing it. It's been happening. It's
little by little.
Yeah. And my mom and I are shopping like literally 3 different stores now, it seems like, and I have no problem. It's just we have to make the time for it. And sometimes 4 stores, depending on what we want. And we're watching sales and watching this, like, shop that Safeway recently, and I know my mom's gonna hit Buddy's and at some point Costco and Winco, and I mean, that's how it is. I mean, we're really shopping around, and Costco and Winco aren't nearby, so.
Yeah, little by little, it's just, and that's just the small little stuff before the big one that's gonna hit that I mentioned.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Anything else you want to say about the I'm poor?
Like a bigger freezer.
Okay. What is there another story that you wanna that catch your attention?
Oh, I put the phone down for a second. As we were still talking about that one. You see about the fugitives, right?
Yes, we can talk about because yeah, we'll talk about the fugitive stuff because the stuff I have on here is prior, but recent. There's an update to it, so let's I'll let you read it.
Okay, the latest on the Alabama fugitive case. Family Connie would tell CNN they believe that Casey White was captured as a judge ruled in an emergency status conference that White's capital murder trial would start in June. The emergency hearing on Tuesday regarding the capital against the White for Ridge's 2015 murder, her son Austin Williams told CNN Nadia Romero that White's capture was a huge relief and it was like a miracle. White initially confessed to killing Ridge White under later pleading not guilty. 7 years later, Williams said, excuse me, I've been waiting a long time, waiting just a little bit longer. I think things will be fine. They said the right thing by getting him over to Donaldson as soon as possible, and I'm looking forward to the trial date. Maximilius, something. He's not taking it. He's like, I don't want it. Sorry for the interruption. Maximum got a treat. Said I believe it was White was called. Just took a couple. He said they had starting out a lot of leads and stuff, and just really good plan. It turns out that didn't, which was worked out fortunately. It was a so basically, correctional facility person.
Oh, there's not the whole story. Okay, there's not the whole story. Interesting.
Oh, this is a lot of it.
Okay, so a little bit of context. So apparently, earlier in the week or prior to the week, because when this gets released, there was a this guy was incarcerated, and there was a female security guard, that somehow not somehow in one way or another was able to basically plan a jailbreak with this individual, this man. And were on the loose for about a week.
Oh.
Apparently, they didn't have like a physical relationship. They had like I would say some form of platonic relationship. To the point where they finally were seen and caught because it was not hard to find this individual. This man was, I think he was like 6'9". So a very tall individual. It's almost hard to find spot taller individuals. And he was spotted. They finally were able to. He got reported. They went on a car chase. The car flipped over, and if I'm looking at the story correctly, she tried to shoot herself. Yeah, commit suicide. I think she's in critical condition at the moment. And as far as the day we're recording this, she's in critical condition, and he is back in jail. And it sounds like it was all on her. She was the whole mastermind on all this.
Hold on. Oh, they're saying that an autopsy was performed. Maybe she did die.
Oh, she did pass?
Oh, yeah. Life-saving measures were attempted on Vicky White, but she suffered a grave injury, the sheriff explained.
Maybe the article I read, she was in critical, and now she
dead.
Has passed. Man.
Alive.
That is crazy. To go that far for a significant event like that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's probably
she's back in custody. I mean, sorry, April 29th it started and everything, and it kind of ended on May 10th. That's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. You hear about these jailbreaks and stuff like that, and
usually they're caught within like the first 48 hours. I feel like this was recent. We knew somebody who escaped too, and they got caught too, and they were back in within 48 hours, or 72 at least, for that matter.
It's not impossible. Because she, from what I was looking into this one, she was like selling like almost everything, all her possessions, her house, everything, to kind of escape and be away from society with this man. But whatever the relationship was, must have meant something to go through all this trouble. And now she is no longer on this plane of existence.
Yeah, crazy. They had several weapons, wigs, and $29,000 was found as part of the evidence connected to inmate and former corrections officer.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
4 handguns, an AR-15, and 3 magazines. Wow. Wow. They also had a service belt in their possession. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, let's see here.
I would like to know the story during that time frame. Of course, now that Vicky's no longer with us, I am curious if the convent who escaped will tell his side of the story.
True. She's probably gonna do like a tell-all or something later to
Well,
get something
probably.
out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else. For that one. What other stories is there to talk about? Let's see here. What's popping off here? We can do the Mike Tyson one.
Hell yeah, that was I am pissed about that.
Oh, okay. You have some talk. Okay. So this is a good
Well,
one.
I mean, granted,
yeah.
my sister is a flight attendant, so like, of course, I'm gonna have a little bit of an issue. Here we
Okay.
are. This is the pandemic.
Okay, let's read about it, and then you can get your venting out again. Sound good?
Sound good.
Okay, so everyone knows who Mike Tyson is. If you don't at this point in age, you've been living under a rock. But he is one of the
or they're too young.
True. I don't know. A lot of people know Mike Tyson even now just because of his tattoo. This is actually perfect.
And I remember the original trial when he bit off the guy's ear.
Yeah. So this is perfect because this weekend we're watching a big boxing match, and it's
hopefully no biting ears or noses for that matter.
No. There's been some craziness, but we're looking forward to it. It's a perfect way to spend my birthday weekend on this.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Mike Tyson, he won't be facing any criminal charges. This is a topic that was on our docket for last episode. If anyone wondering why there wasn't in the last week's episode, we're kind of
wanted to see the final outcome before we could talk about it.
That, and we're changing our schedules a little bit. But there was an episode last week. It was just a bonus episode, so note that. Okay, so what happened was Mike Tyson can breathe a sigh of relief. The boxing legend will not face criminal charges from his airplane beatdown. TMZ Sports has learned that's the San Mateo County District Attorney said Monday morning because of the conduct of the victim leading up to the incident, the interaction between Mike Tyson and the victim, as well as the request of both the victim and Mike Tyson, no charges will be filed against the legendary fighter. And there's a video of the whole incident. But what happened was, it's a big deal for Iron Mike because he had been facing multiple criminal charges after he punched a man repeatedly in the face of SFO on a JetBlue plane on April 20th. Representative Tyson had alleged that the man threw a water bottle at him, annoyed him repeatedly prior to the attack. Wait, why was he? Oh, that's first class. Never mind. An attorney for a man had argued no bottle was thrown and blamed the incident on his client being overly excited. To hear Stephen Wagstaff, the Sacramento County DA, tells us that ultimately neither Tyson nor the man wanted to go to court over it all. Wagstaff added that they believe there was more serious cases his office should be prosecuting regardless. That's probably true. There's probably more stuff than this shit. Wait, where's the attack? Where's the original incident? I'm trying to find the original incident. Because he was. So I'm trying.
He attacked this guy for throwing a water bottle at him and all that jazz.
Was that really the original? I thought there was more to the story. I'm watching the video. There's a video. Like, I'm watching the video of the Tyson punching him, but there's no
20. How apt.
Yes. Well, where's the context? There should be context, right?
I don't see it.
I don't. Man, maybe we should have kept the other article. I thought there was more. I thought there was.
Let me go look.
Because I thought there was something about him not wearing a mask or something.
Well, the pandemic is over since like 4/11. Technically, you don't have to wear a mask anywhere. So, of course, I still wear my damn mask because that's how I roll.
Wait, I thought you still need to wear a mask in medical facilities and on planes.
Not on planes. My sister said we don't have to.
Oh no.
Okay, so I got lifted on 4/11. There was a huge spiel about that on.
Okay. So I'm watching a different video of this guy just being like a dick. because Mike Tyson's in front of him, the guy's in the back, and he's talking shit. It looks like it. And then, yeah, I'm kind of watching a video of someone's like phone recording this. It's just kind of just calling them out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He looks a little bit intoxicated, but I'm not gonna say he was. He got punched good. There's the aftermath.
Yeah, I saw the aftermath. Okay,
Okay.
I don't see the other article? I thought we had one.
Yeah,
The
no, it's
listed.
fine. Okay. I thought there was. I wish there was. I thought there was more. I think this guy was just belligerent. To Mike Tyson. It's one of those things like you still got to be courteous. To
I agree. You're on a plane. Don't be an asshole. I mean, that's what's fucked up about it. It's like, it allows for. I understand people irritate each other, but we have a little bit more self-control. This is how we don't get planes off in the air. This is how people are delayed flights. This is how flight attendants don't get paid for this shit. I think it's a lot of bullshit and a lot of things. This allows, for opportunity for, these people taking these flights and actually doing that to, killing, hurting flight attendants too. I mean, we're seeing a lot of that on the highways too lately. So.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, people.
I'm trying to find it, but I can't seem to find it. I know we posted something earlier.
I thought there was something earlier, like a little bit more, but it sounds like it looks more than anything. It was just like an irritation. The guy was just being an ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's cool. Like, yeah, Mike Tyson's in front of you. Like, oh my god, it's Mike Tyson. So, all you gotta say is like it's a pleasure. And maybe it's like if we get off the plane, can I take a photo?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be a complete asshole.
Yeah, Mike Tyson got that title though. He deserves it.
But at least nothing too serious came out of it, because it's some form of assault in a sense. But I don't know. There's a point where you can aggravate someone so much, like, come on, stop. But then when you start if someone like throws a bottle at you, like, yeah, you're gonna throw hands at that point.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
So. Any other words on this one?
Nope, it's just frustrating, that's for sure.
Okay.
Did you see the article I posted about the brave toddler?
Looking for it.
Just right over.
Toddler. No. Toddler.
It's right under your Overwatch one.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Yes, let's go for it. I'll let you read it.
I think it's an interesting, sad but interesting article. Really cool at the same time. Okay, now load.
Oh shit, that's pretty crazy. Okay, I just read it.
Brave toddler keeps newborn brother alive for 3 days after parents pass. The best baby girl's resolve as a me in awe in an unimaginable situation. She did what no one would have thought she could. The story is gruesome, but one little girl's heroism is anything but that. After both of her parents passed away in a domestic dispute, a toddler managed to keep herself and her baby brother all alive on her own.
What would you consider a toddler?
Usually 3 and under.
Okay, so let's just imagine that then.
3 and under, maybe, if you think about it. So.
Okay, we'll think of 3-year-olds. I'm trying to think of my nephew. He's like, okay, Ken, would you be able to keep me alive?
Most kids at that age don't know what to do. So.
Okay, go continue.
He's a brave toddler indeed. Police found 2 bodies dead in the house that the children lived in. These parents' bodies were identified as their parents. The father had taken the mother's life before ending his own, which left 2 young children alone in the face of a tragedy. The neighbors grew concerned. They decided to take matters into their own hands. At one point, neighbors called police in order to report gunshots. At first, police didn't find anything. While the police visited the property for a wellness check, they did not find anything suspicious and it was unclear if they entered the house. Police left, but the neighbors knew there was an infant in the house. They had to make sure that the children were okay. Neighbors entered the house and found the children. They immediately pieced together that the children had been living in the wake of their parents' death. Before they were physically okay, when their parents were found, they did not seem uninjured or unhealthy. Miraculously, the police on the scene reported that children seemed to be in good health. They were taken to the hospital for observation just to make sure everything was okay. Later, they were put in the custody of the Department of Children and Family Services. She was only 3 years old.
Oh, you called it. Good job.
Her brother was 2 months old.
Damn.
Think about it. 8 weeks old. 8 weeks old, dude.
Okay,
Crazy.
Continue.
Between the time their parents died and they were later discovered, the little girl managed to keep both herself and her brother alive. Most 3-year-olds don't even know how to take care of themselves, much less their younger siblings. Although it is not yet known to the public how long exactly the children were living on their days. Reports say that it was several days. Neighbors stepped up to help. While the police investigation was going on, neighbors helped out the children. The children were discovered in their home. Their neighbors took them and fed them. The neighbor, Tony Medina, recalls how scared and upset the little girl was. She says she kept crying for her mommy and that she had seen what had happened to her parents. With that in mind, it's amazing that she was able to attend her and her baby's survival needs while dealing with so much extreme trauma. She reiterated her bravery. In a press conference, the police captain, Maureen Ryan, said, "Our little angel was able to keep herself and her brother alive. The baby is a miracle baby, and the little girl is a hero. She's an absolute hero." At the end of the press conference, Captain Ryan seemed to be welling up with tears, thinking about what these children went through and what this little girl did to survive. Fortunately, the children are safe now. It's crazy. 3 years old. You would not think.
No, that's great.
It's crazy. And I think it's amazing, and I'm glad for the bravery of the little girl. I think I'm glad, but children are getting smarter. I think as we have more children down the road, maybe should we get it out, Mom and Dad aren't waking up, we actually go and take care of my brother. My brother, diaper needs to be changed and he needs to be, fed. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
True. Oh my God, yeah. It's bad. It's amazing when people or individuals are put in situations that extreme, I would say, right? Mm-hmm. And to see some sense of foresight for a 3-year-old, to say the least. I wish the article didn't really have anything major to say about it, right?
Yeah, they didn't say. They basically said it was a murder-suicide, basically, since it was a domestic dispute. But, that abuse has been going on for a long time, obviously.
So yeah, but you know what? It's so luckily those kids are safe now. And whatever the issues were with their parents, they are no longer with them. Sad to say, but sometime actually, you know what? This, sadly, what it reminds me of. Did you ever watch the show Dexter?
No, I did not.
Oh yeah, the main character becomes a serial killer because he was like in the wake of his parents' deaths, like drenched in their blood.
Jesus.
So she will become the next serial killer. Dun, dun, dun. She had a taste for blood because she was around it for how many days? A couple days?
They said several. I don't know what that means. They said, and one part of it said 3 days. Other people said several days. So
I would when I think several days, I think between 3 to 5. Is that fair enough? I would say that, right? Yeah. That's my thought process when it says several days. Like a couple days, or it's interesting. I would think a couple days. When someone says a couple days, it would be like 3, several, maybe 4 or more. Yeah, so I would say a couple days but yeah, let alone this is amazing, some sort of miracle, I would say. Okay. Because honestly, if my 2-year-old nephew was trying to keep me like half alive because of an accident, like bring me water, he'll bring me a toy. Like, no, water, toy, no. Dying, fuck. That's the end. Like, this is the end. Okay. Let's do. We have enough for like another story, and then our are we the asshole? What story? What's one more story that's crazy? Oh, actually, there is one that kind of leads to our bonus episode a little bit, to our previous bonus episode.
Which one is that?
It's a Twitter one.
Uh-oh.
So,
one about the FDNA guy?
A man in an NDNY clothes seen taunting pro-abortion right protesters outside of a church in a video that went viral on the weekend. It isn't affiliated. So, we're not going to be talking about the whole abortions thing. If you want that, you can go check our bonus episode where we have agreed that women are now second-class citizens. Go ahead and go listen to that one if you want to hear our full thoughts. But we're going to be talking about this man. Did you see the clip at all?
No.
Oh, you got hear the clip. If I'm able to, listeners, I'm going to try to play the clip
I
for
can
you
play
guys.
it on mine. I think it would read through my thing. I don't know how well.
You can try. Go for it. If you can play the clip, go for it. Just let me know when you're ready.
The ad's on right now. Hold on.
Okay, just mute the ad for until the ad's over. But anyways, I'll keep reading then. A man in NDMY clothes saw seen taunting pro-abortion rights protests outside the church in a video that went viral the weekend. Isn't officially affiliated with the department in any way. Officials said Monday. Whoa, what is that? The video depicts a man in front of
it's just like it's not a video. Okay, never mind.
Okay. A man wearing a jacket with the logos America First. Okay, anyway, where is it? Where's the what we're looking for the comment, he said. Oh, okay. So there's a link. There's an actual link to him shouting. Okay, it's in the okay. It's in the one version of the video posted on the activist and author Amy Skies has more than 1.7 million views. There's the link if you want to go play it.
There it is. Okay.
All right, ready? Together we'll press play so I can hear it and we can kind of both react to it. Let's react to it after. It's only like 28 seconds. So when you're ready, press play and you can put it on your mic. Ready? Go. Okay. I think it repeats after that, right?
Yeah, it does. It's a 28-second loop.
Okay. So the man basically who's wearing this this uniform, apparently now that he's not affiliated with this this organization, he's kind of yelling to protesters that they have lost. Has it been official that they lost? I'm not sure.
And I've been kind of watching it. It's been some yes, no, and then it's been all over the place. I've been trying to pay attention, but with my night shifts, it's been kind of hard to focus on anything lately.
So yeah. Anyways, this man's yelling at the protesters that they lost and that he is representing the people and that for them, like, they have no rights, that their body's his, like, as a people, and that they're supposed to have his baby. And it went viral, as we can see at this point, at the time of our recording. How many views? It has 2.7 million views.
Wow. And the Congress rep Paul Gosser and Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene both called the man and his fellow counter protesters heroes.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
He is a hero, Liz. Remember, you guys don't have a choice.
I know, we're second-class citizens. This is bullshit. You know what I have? Yeah, just girls. I got you. Just listen to that bonus episode.
Yeah, go check out the bonus episode. But damn, damn. I was about to read that too. Good on. Can you you want to read it again? Just be sure.
Yeah. Another version was shared by far-right members of Congress like Rep. Paul Gosar and Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who called the man and his fellow counter-protesters heroes.
They are heroes. They are heroes. Whoa, why am I repeating myself?
I don't know. Why are you repeating yourself?
No. Why are there's an echo? Hello? Testing 1 2. No, never mind. That was weird. I heard myself. There was an echo.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's an extreme. That's a far way extreme viewpoint, in my opinion.
Very much so. It's a little too crazy, y'all.
Yeah. And to call them heroes, to some probably. My heroes are fictional and are more like Boy Scouts.
Yeah, there's some controversy about Boy Scouts too, but
True. We've talked about them. True. But yeah, it's people like that just it makes things go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was not expecting that at all. Were you?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna see with this controversy again. I mean, this has been a controversy since I was a kid. So, I mean,
Like that. Yeah. Well, like if people want more, we have more in our talk.
We're gonna see both sides of the either way, however you look at it. So every bias views, that's for sure. So, are we ready for the? Am I the asshole, or did I fuck up today?
Let's find. Let's. Okay. Let me roll the dice.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Oh, why did I put away my dice? It's raining.
I don't know. Why did you put your dice away?
All right, here we go. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot!
Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, this is good.
It kind of lines up with. It kind of lines up with our a little bit what we're talking about.
Boy.
Do you want to read it or want me to read it? Read the headline. Read it. Read the headline, then tell me.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
So do you want this one?
Sure. Why not?
All right, go for it.
Am I the asshole for sending my coworker into anaphylactic shock?
Damn. Wait, do I have something for that? Let me see here.
Not a single fuck was given this day.
Yeah, probably. No kidding.
All right, go for it.
I'm at a loss here, guys. Realistically, I know I'm in the clear. Legally, I'm in the clear. But being vilified by my coworkers, and I'm generally considering quitting my job because of this mess. So I work a pretty standard day job. At night, help my friend at a restaurant which serves an assortment of Thai cuisine. Truth be told, I'm insanely picky. But I'm familiar with this peanut sauce the main chef makes, and he showed me how to make it. So about once a week, I take it to get on either noodles or stir fry to my day job for lunch. People know this, and a handful have tried it. It smells nutty. It tastes nutty. It's white girl pad thai, basically. Okay. Lately, my lunches has been disappearing, or I'll be open my lunch to find half my food missing. I'm addressing it, but nothing has been changing. And I'm pretty sure it was one of the new hires that was doing it. I had no proof until now. Thursday, I took my noodles and my entire Tupperware is missing, which hasn't happened before. I'm pissed. What can I do? A coworker shared her pizza with me, and that was that. Until today, my boss confronted me and accused me of poisoning my noodles because his daughter, one of the new girls, borrowed my lunch and had to hospitalize. Turns out she's severely allergic to nuts. Ate some and boom, anaphylaxis. She used an EpiPen and had to be hospitalized. Now her dad is trying to hold me accountable for her bills and condition, but I don't see it. Why should I pay? I marked my food as an allergen because I'm not allergic to it. He was dumb enough to steal from me and eat some of what you can't have. He's being hateful, and some of my older coworkers are icing me out because I warned him I report any harassment to HR if he tried anything funny. Brown nosers, I guess. My dad is aware. My friend is aware and offered me a full-time job. But I can't help but to feel it's unfair. At the same time, I could have killed her daughter, though. So am I the asshole?
Okay, so
there's an edit, guys. So we're gonna comment. First.
Yeah, oh, there's an edit. Yeah, okay. So
I don't think she's an asshole.
So we've talked about people stealing food from coworkers. There's not
this
the first.
Like a repeat of repetitious lately, guys. Quit it.
Don't take other people's lunches, for God's sakes, man. Look, it literally killed someone at this point. God damn.
She writes your name. She puts it. There's an allergen there. Like, hello.
That's like, more than that. That's more than
efficient enough information saying this has got nuts. Don't eat this, or don't touch this if you have an allergen. Like, like she was really extreme on this. Like she was, and the fact that her lunch was stolen. So not only was it by other people, which I think is bullshit, the daughter of the boss. Of course. I don't understand how people play with fire like that.
Yeah, this is
I'm Danny's little girl. I'm not gonna get fired, but that little bitch will.
Yeah. It's a power play at this point,
It is, really is.
So let's kind of read some of the comments down here. Not the asshole. Go to HR immediately and make them aware of what's going on. I think that's what she said she was doing, right? She's keeping an eye on HR already.
Yeah, in her edit, she does.
So it's one of those things also, like we say that HR is there for the company, not for you. So I don't know how much that will help. Hopefully it will defend her to some point, but it's always there for the company, and the company is run by the dad.
So you need to have a third-party company to do that because because you can't have somebody who has a biased view. Legally. Do you want me to read the edits?
Yeah, go for it.
Edit, holy shit balls, this blew up. I did email HR rep and let her know the situation. She's been on a vacation, gets back tomorrow. So I don't know if she's aware of what's been going on since last week. I should note that I work weekends most weeks, not quite an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job. But yeah, my co-workers mostly chilled out by the end of the shift, thankfully, after I explained to the nosiest, friendlier person who I always bring a peanut sauce dish. I guess the general assumption was that I somehow found out I had been stealing lunches and decided to poison them.
Oh shit, that's funny as fuck. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've done some sneaky stuff, not like murder stuff, but we used to have a really bad case of people stealing people's creamer, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this was years back. What I would do was buy the vanilla creamer, the whatever vanilla creamer brand out there is, and what I would do is mix in the powdered laxative in it and just shake it up good, and then just leave it in there and just like let people have it. For any little creamer thieves out there, they had a fun time during their shift.
Did you ever find out who it was?
I didn't really pay attention. It was more just like, you want the creamer? Take it at your own risk. Right?
I know. I love my work. Well, I mean, granted, I've worked at other couple of places, and we had a block. We had to make sure our names were written on some of the stuff that we left at one place, and now at a new place, you can actually write on the bottle and say, "This is so and so's bottle." And then they have another one like, use at your own discretion kind of thing. It's hilarious. And we kind of, because we're pharmacy people, we use a lot of verbiage that is correlated to it. So it's funny. I like it. We crack them up. And we respect each other's lunches. We don't touch each other's lunches unless we're like moving it so we can get our lunch in there, because there's room in the back and not close to the front. So
yeah. Exactly. So oh man, people, stop taking other people's lunches, or you're gonna get murdered or go to the bathroom too much. Know that. But yeah.
Wow.
Not the asshole, but she should be keeping an eye on an employment lawyer. I've been looking through the comments a little bit. She should have a third party individual. Mostly if you're being like harassed, and it sounds like from the edit that it's a little bit chilled out, but I don't think she planned to like assassinate someone at this point.
No, she didn't assassinate anyone. She not tried. I mean, she was being blatantly like, "Hey, that's got peanuts, so if you're allergic, like avoid,"
Yeah.
And like she would talk. I get it. Like some people think that it's a free for all because I guess
it's a community fridge or something. Like no.
Yeah.
Like there are times when at our workplace they bring like cookies to share, like that. They actually too. Yeah, it's one of those things like oh, here for everyone, take one. And like, oh, okay, but it's not like, oh yeah, here's a sandwich, take it. God, man. I don't think this will not be the last time we probably randomly roll one of these.
I know it.
But man, yeah, she should just for more future stuff, she should just keep an eye on her workplace, but she should have it ready in case things get a little too out of hand. And maybe the daughter have learned her lesson and not to take other people's food, because she literally almost kicked the bucket.
Not today.
Yeah.
She didn't know how this person was allergic. I mean, that's at your own discretion. Oh, I tell people, they bring on cookies all the time, or treats of some sort. I'm like, is it gluten free? I'm the only one who's got that allergen. I'm like, no. I'm like, okay, I appreciate it. I would like to enjoy it, but I would not like to, I would not like to feel the discomfort for the rest of the day.
Exactly. All right, then. That is it for this week's episode of the Convoluted Podcast. As always, you can follow us on our social medias that we have linked below. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Instagram for sure. Instagram and Twitter, TikTok have our little clips of this show, so it kind of helps us a lot there. You can follow Liz because she has one day will post on her TikTok, right?
One of these days. I keep thinking I'm going to do it, and then I don't have the guts. I'm sorry, guys.
Just follow it. You never know. How many followers will it take for you to post one thing?
What am I at right now, though? What am I at right now?
Yeah, how many followers are you?
I'm at So I got 21 followers.
Okay, you have 21. How many will it take then to post your first TikTok? A
8?
realistic number. How many? 30?
30? That gets 9 more people.
Okay, so once she hits 30, everyone listening, she hits 30. Go and go follow her. What's your TikTok?
Brithian Liz.
And it's down in the link below as well. Go follow her. And always, you can subscribe and check out our bonus episodes. We'll be posting bonus episodes twice a month. There's already 3 bonus episodes at the time of this recording and more to come. Because a little bit of background, we're going to be doing 3 regular episodes a month. So there's going to be at least 1 week where there's going to be a break to kind of give us a little bit more leeway because our lives are hectic. We might be talking that on our next bonus episode a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding. I apologize, guys, if I sounded any bit tired. I'm still recuperating. 3 days is not enough.
Yeah, and this week for sure, this weekend, specifically the weekend prior to this release, it's a busy weekend for me. There's a big fight happening, the Creator Clash. I'll be
Birthday.
and my birthday will be happening. There's gonna be by the time this is out, I'm already the live stream I'm gonna have on my birthday is gonna be gone. But if you're there already, thank you for showing up. But what else? But yeah, we're gonna be having 3 regular episodes a week, giving us 1 week to break. But in that break, there is gonna be a bonus episode. So for our people who have subscribed, there's still gonna be an episode for you guys. Because we are trying to still put out more content, so there's at least 5 total episodes a month.
Yes.
But yeah, for everyone, thank you for listening, and thanks for. Don't forget to spread this by word of mouth. It's been helping a lot. A lot of people have been spreading this by word of mouth too. It's been helping a lot recently. Our numbers have gone up.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, let people know. Just tell them like, you should check these guys out. Show them a clip. Force it on them. So yeah, until next time, see ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
My turn.